Hi students, today we're going to go over Unit 3, Module 2, Session 7, More Decimal Practice. It says in number 1, round each decimal number to the nearest whole number. So when we look at 1a, we're rounding to 9. And so we're going to look to the right of what we're rounding to. And we see to the right of what we're rounding to is 7. And so when it's 5 or more, it goes up. And so 9 goes up by 1. And so what's 1 greater than 9? That's right, 10 wholes. So 10 wholes is the answer. Let's look at B. We see 16 and 45 hundredths. And so again, we're rounding to the nearest whole number. And so the one place value, we look to the right, we see 4. Remember, 5 or more goes up, and 4 or less stays the same. So 16 is not going to change, it's going to remain as 16. And then let's look at C. We see 25, we're rounding to the 1's place value. We look to the right, we see 3. And so again, remember that 4 or less stays the same, so this 5 stays the same. And therefore the answer is 25. Number 2, we see round each decimal number to the nearest 10th. And so now we're looking at the 10th place value. So I'm going to go ahead and underline the 10th in all 3 of these problems. Looking to the right of this 10th, I see it's 5. 5 or more, this increases by 1. So what's our answer? Right, 1 7/10. Looking at B, we see 3 in the tenths. Look to the right. 5 or less stays the same. And so the answer is 3/10. And then looking at C, looking at the tenths, look to the right. 5 or more, this increases by 1. So what's 1 greater than 0? 1. That's 8 1/10. Continuing on to number 3, it says round each decimal number to the nearest hundredth. And so now we're going to go ahead and underline the hundredths place value in each of these decimal numbers. And again, when we round, we look to the digit to the right. We see it's a 1, so this 5 stays the same. And so the answer is 35 hundredths. Looking at the next one, look to the right, it's 9. It's greater than 5. Where it's 5 or greater, and so that's going to increase by 1, and so that's why we have 29 hundredths. And looking at C, we see 6, 5 or more, this increases by 1, and so our answer is 3 2/100ths. Number 4, so solve. So 8 plus 3 is 11. Carry the 1, 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 1 is 10, carry the 1, 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 1 more is 11, so our answer is 11 1/100th. Here we're subtracting. 8 take away 6 is 2, 9 take away 7 is 2, and 8 take away 4 is 4. If you notice, our decimal point is just going to go straight down, so it's just going to come right there. 4 22/100ths. And then we look at the next one, we're adding. 9 plus 2 is 11. 8 plus 2 more is 10. 7, 8, 9 plus 1 more is 10. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. Decimal point again goes straight down right there. 30 1/100th. Solve, show your work. I'm going to write the second number, the subtrahend, down below here because it's easy for me to subtract and add vertically. 8 take away 3 is 5, 9 take away 5 is 4, 9 take away 2 is 7, 7 45 hundredths. Here I'm going to add, again I'm going to write the number below to add vertically. 8 plus 7 is 15, 6 plus 1 more is 7, 7 plus 3 is 10, 1 plus 1 is 2, decimal point goes straight down, 20 7/100ths, and then again I'm going to write the subtrahend below. 3 might take away 8, I cannot do, and so I'm going to borrow from this 0, becomes 9. But if you notice, I need to borrow again and again and again. That becomes 13. 13 take away 8 is 5. 9 minus 2 is 7. 9 minus 6 is 3. 9 minus 1 is 8. Decimal goes straight down. 83 and 75 hundredths. Number 6 says, Rachel has $10. She wants to buy a book that costs $6.79. Will she have enough money left over to buy a pen for $3.50? Explain. So it looks like we need to find the difference. She has 10. She wants to spend that. Will she have enough left over to buy this? So let's first find the difference between $10 and $6.79. So I'm going to borrow here. 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 minus 7 is 2. 9 minus 6 is 3. $3.21. Does she have enough to buy the pen for $3.50? The answer would be no, because she only has $3.21 change. And you're going to go ahead and write that. Number 7 says Diego has $3 bills, 3 quarters, 1 dime, and 7 pennies. Sam has $2, 5 quarters, 6 dimes, and 9 pennies. Who has more? How much more? So it looks like first we're going to calculate how much does Diego have. Well, I know it's $3, 3 quarters is 75 cents, 1 dime is 10 cents, and 7 pennies is 7 cents. So I'm adding this up, and I see it's going to be $3.92. Is that correct? 92 cents. And then Sam, she has $2, 5 quarters. 5 times 25 would be $1.25. 6 dimes is 60 cents, and 9 pennies. And so who has more money? So this is Sam, and this is Diego. Who has more money? That's right, Sam does. And how much more does Sam have? Because that's what the second part of the question, how much more? So what's the difference between the $3.94 and $3.92? Difference is 2 cents. That's right. 2 cents. And how much money do the boys have in all? So in all, that key phrase right there means we're going to add. So we're going to add $3.92 plus $3.94, and we see 6 and 8 and 7. So $7.86 in all. Review. It says, show your work using numbers, labels, sketches, or words. It says, Tanya has a box that measures 12 centimeters by 7 centimeters by 19 centimeters. What is the volume of the box? So again, this is review. We're talking about a box. We know a box is a 3D object. And so we know it's 12 centimeters on one side by 7 centimeters on another side, maybe 19 centimeters as the height. What is the volume? So I know to find volume, it's length times width times height. I'm going to multiply all 3 dimensions. So 12 times 7 times 19. And so now I'm going to go ahead and multiply 12 times 7. I'm going to just go ahead and use the standard algorithm for multiplication. So 12 times 7, I could also know this based upon my facts of 12. So that's 84. 84 times 19, again I'm going to use the standard multiplication, standard algorithm for multiplication. There's several ways to solve this. This is just one. So 4 times 9 is 36, and 9 times 8 is 72, plus 3 is 75. I'm going to hold the place value because I'm moving over the tens place. 1 times 4 is 4, 1 times 8 is 8. I'm going to add, I see it's 6, 9, 15. Therefore my answer for what is the total volume, my answer is 1,596 centimeters squared is my whole answer. Number 9 says, Eric is keeping track of rainwater. On Monday it rained 1 3/4 centimeters. On Tuesday it rained 2 1/8 centimeters. How much more did it rain on Tuesday than on Monday? So that key phrase there, how much more? We know we're finding the difference between 2 and 1/8 minus 1 3/4, because we know we're using subtraction when we find the difference. Now I know when I add and subtract fractions, I need there to be common denominators. So I'm going to find the greatest common denominator. And so the greatest common denominator here is 8. So I'm going to change this 1 3/4 to 8s. So how many 8s are 3/4? That's right, same as 6/8. So now we have 2 and 1/8 minus 1 and 6/8. And I see I need to borrow from the 2 to increase the number of 8s, because I can't take away 6/8 from 1/8. So it's going to be 1 and now 9/8 is the same as 2 and 1/8. Subtract 1 and 6/8, and the answer is 3/8, because 1 minus 1 is 0, 9/8 minus 6/8 is 3/8. So 3/8 centimeters more that it rained on Tuesday than on Monday. And that's all for tonight's homework.